TikTok has been a dominating platform for the last few years. Whether it be fashion, clothes making, or even just manufacturing, people have gone to TikTok and seen the shit that they've seen. And some people might just say fashion is dead because of TikTok. But what do they mean exactly? Have the TikTok Stussy guys killed fashion? Or was it the OG Zamba from Adidas? Or the Gets from Margiela, the Tabbies? Or was it the archive fit? Anyways, that's what we're gonna talk today. My name is Daniel2. I do fashion content here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and of course not to forget Xianghangshu. All links to my socials are in the description down below, and without further ado, let's see how TikTok Brainrot is killing fashion. A short disclaimer before I begin. This is all based off a thought that I had, so that means I don't have a script and this may be chaotic, but still I just want to take it out there. Let's go back in time to where it all began. Stussy was full of Stussy 8-ball fleeces. Everybody had those. And every brand did the same thing. They just made some fleeces and said, yo, we're making fleeces and we're so cool, blah blah blah. You get the point. But the thing is, this shit evolved. Like some Pokemon shit from first generation to second. Like damn, what the fuck? I don't remember much from that time period, but looking at the videos I did at the time, it's pretty obvious. For example, the dadcore video in German. I said stuff like, if you want to dress like a dad, this is the shoe for you, basically. Or even techwear, but techwear was basically just a pre-factor for Gorpcore. And not to forget the essentials from Fear of God, the big red boot from Mischief. I think there was also something with Blowcore where you just put on some jerseys. Of course, not to forget the Yeezy Gap Balenci hoodies that took the internet by storm. Like damn. Let's say there were enough trends to fuel a whole decade of fashion. And with time also Balenci, Vetements and all that things got popular on TikTok, of course. And what did that mean? That meant basically a lot of people started buying from PandaBuy. For those who don't know what PandaBuy is, basically it was just a third-party platform where you would buy reps from China. It got very popular, a lot of things happened there. I think also just scams, but I'm not sure though. I know Diddy Bob used to scam people with fake Rick Owens from PandaBuy, so that's that, I guess. Case in point is a lot of haute couture brands, or better said just expensive brands, got really into streetwear. And streetwear at the time was really a buzzword for people who were selling stuff. This is my new streetwear brand, look at these jorts, look at this crop boxy fit hoodie. Basically the Labubu and Matcha from 2023 and 2022. And nowadays we have a buzzword that's called archive. And I didn't see a lot of people say this is archive, this is not archive, blah blah blah. But what I've seen is other people talking about people who say this is my archive fit and just straight up clothes from Zara, Bershka and stuff like that. To define archive was intended to be used for garments which were made a lot of years ago and just premiered long ago basically. Nowadays it's not like that obviously, but I also think reps have a big impact on this archive thing because I've seen people buy archive from PandaBuy or what they nowadays use, you know? Whether it be the Regina Creeper from Russ Simmons or just fake Rick Owens dunks, it's there. And it's evident that people who buy reps are obviously not into fashion for the craft, the interest and the history, but rather just for the looks. You could say, I'm into fashion, but actually you're not into fashion, you're just into looking good or quote unquote good, if you think that's good. And that taste in fashion is sourced from TikTok people who say, this is good, this is bad, wear this, don't wear that. Like bro, if you have an own opinion, go express that. A lot of people forget the craft, the history and all other things when they buy reps. For example, Balenciaga. What happened to the Balenciaga history? Alright, we had Demna and Demna had his own thing and I don't think that's bad, but I just think Demna had a big impact on Balenci. Let's leave Balenci alone. Louis Vuitton, for example. With Pharrell and Louis Vuitton, we had like several things which were very popular and even Virgil Abloh before him. But I think reps made it into high fashion, quote unquote high fashion, when the whole thing with the opium trend happened. Archive is just another buzzword for opium. Am I archive? Guys, am I archive? This is my archive fit. You cannot put on like some Bershka jeans and some Zara top and say, this is archive. Buddy. Don't. But hey man, that's just TikTok for you 2026. Social media. If you're really in for the craft, for the love, for the art, you won't be bothered by that. Or better said, it won't get to you as easily as other people who wear brands just to flex on others. And the thing with reps is basically a lot of people buy reps just to get on a level, to get an exclusivity level. I don't see the point in buying reps. You'll be disrespecting the designer, the process, the craft. But still, a person took their time out of their day and just designed the thing, put time, effort, money, everything they had into this, and you just buy reps like a copy. Would you rather eat a real banana or a fake banana? Would you rather buy a good car with retail quality or just a cheap alternative car with bad quality which will rip in like 2 wears or basically break down if we talk about cars. And a lot of people get scammed, and that's also a big problem. But that's the thing with TikTok. People be buying shit and don't get right. They say Chrome Hearts is ass. Boy, you bought that shit from TikTok shop. What do you expect? But what do you guys think? Do you think grabs are justified, or do you think it's just another like cycle? And do you think archive is just another buzzword, just like opium back then, or just like streetwear? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Daniel too. I just hope you have a good day, a great morning, or just a perfect evening. My name is Daniel too once again. Until next time. Bye bye. What up in this bitch, gang?
Oh, Mister.
Mister. Du bist im Video. What's up? Ha?
Wir sind gleich bei dir.
Ihr seid gleich bei mir, Digga. Ich nehme gerade Video auf, Mann.
Wir sind trotzdem gleich bei dir.
Okay, passt. Ich komme in 5 bis 10 Minuten runter, okay?
Passt.
Okay, ciao.